guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will discuss on LeetCode problem number 1304, which is find and unique integers, which sums up to 0. So we have given one integer n, and we need to return an array containing n unique integers such that the sum of these integers will add up to 0. Right, we can add any number of integers. For example, if we see this example number 1, here we have given n equals to 5, right? So the output here that is generated, it's like -7, -1, 1, 3 and 4. So these add, this is these, if you sum these integers, it will return to 0, right? 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 1 8, again then -8, which in sums up to 0. These are all other possible ways which we can create an array, like with this combination or with this combination. For n equals to 3, we can return -1, 0, 1. For n equals to 1, we can just return 0, right? So it's actually a simple problem. So one thing is that what we can do is, if we are adding one positive number, one positive integer, then we can add the corresponding negative integer, so that the sum of both will in return to 0, right? So this is the scenario when we have add n as even number. So suppose we have n equals to fixed, right? So what we can do, we can add 1, then we can add -1. We can add 2, then we can add -2. We can add 3, then we can add -3. So we get the 6 integers, and if we do the sum, it will be 0. Now what will we do if the n is odd? So if n is odd, let's suppose n is 7. So we can just simply add 1 0 here, right? So we will add 1 0, and then again our we just need 6 more integers now, which is equivalent to n equals to 6. So we can do 1 -7, then 2 -2, and then 3 -3. Right? So if our n is even, then we can just simply divide it by iterate from 1 to n by 2, which is 1 to 3, and then keep on adding that integer I and its corresponding negative integer, which is -I, right? And if the n is odd, then we just need to add 0 as well, right? So we can just go do the coding here. So what we can do, we will just first create one result vector. Okay, we will go from 1 to n by 2. Okay, we will push the integer, ith integer, and its -1, and at the end we will check if n is odd, then we will add 0 as well, right? Let's try to run this. Return result. Right, this is test case. Our test cases are passed. Now let's try to submit. Okay, so this is how we can solve this. It's actually easy level problem. We don't need to do anything. We just push the ith integer and then its corresponding negative integer as well, right? And if the n is odd, then we just need to push the 0 as well. I hope you get it. If not, then I will urge to please go through this again and try to do the code by yourself. See you in the next video. Thanks.